What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Glaze.
Man, it's your boy Maceo Hurt.
Man, where we at, Maceo?
Man, it's RAPstation.com, baby.
It's a Crush Top 5 for another week, baby. This week, Top 5, we're giving you this weekend's great play. What you got, Maceo?
Hey, man. Want me to start off number 5?
He's doing the offense for the NFL. I'm doing defensive NFL.
Hey, man, week 2 in the books. A lot of great performances, man. Guys made plays, man. We're going to give you the top 5.
Gotta give him love for him. What you got for number 5, dog?
Hey, man, number 5, I got Greg Olsen versus the San Francisco 49ers. The big play tight end, he torched the Niners secondary to the tune of 5 catches for 122 yards, including a 78-yard touchdown pass, man. Probably the most open that he's ever been in his career, man. Number 5, I got Greg Olsen, man.
Yeah, that was he was. Cam was my quarterback, so throwing him was a good thing.
78-yard touchdown, fantasy points.
Yeah, man.
Major.
On the defensive side, Kamal Ishmael for the Atlanta Falcons. 15 tackles at safety.
Wow.
13 solo and 2 assists. He helped the Atlanta Falcons. He was huge tackling in the Oakland secondary, wide receiver and running game for Atlanta to win. 35-28 over Oakland.
Wow.
Game. 15 from a safety.
Wow, that's a lot of tackles for a safety.
Yeah.
That means somebody up front wasn't doing their job.
It was a lot. When you get to that third level, because it's 1, 2, 3, that third level.
Yeah,
right,
that's a lot of tackles for a safety, but good shout out to him.
15 of them. Good shot, baby. What you got for number 4, dog?
Hey, man, number 4, I got Ryan Fitzpatrick versus the Buffalo Bills. The Harvard grad went 24 of 34 for 374 yards with a touchdown. Who said Ivy League guys can't play quarterback in the NFL, man? Hey, looked like he gambled on himself, won this summer when he held out. Got the $12 million that he wanted, man, and it looks like he is a good fit for the New York Jets, man. Number 4 for me, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Big name out of Ryan. That beard looking big, too, bro.
Yeah, man. Clean that thing up some more, please.
Number 4 for me, Luke Kuechly out of Carolina. 11 tackles and 1 interception for the guy. Carolina defeated San Francisco 46-27 this week. If you look at Carolina team, there's one guy, Maceo, who is constantly that leader. You can look at him, and it's Kuechly.
Hey, man. You can almost set your clock to the number of tackles he gonna have.
Double-digit tackles, and he can cover too to get that 1 interception. Big win, big leadership to help Carolina get over San Francisco. What you got for number 3, dog?
Hey, man, number 3, man, LeGarrette Blount. New England Patriots versus the Miami Dolphins, man. The big back carried the mail 29 times, 123 yards with 1 touchdown, man. The guy averaged 4.2 yards a carry, man, to keep the Patriots with their winning ways, man. They're able to control the ball without Tom Brady, man, and LeGarrette Blount is a big part of that.
He has been one that fits that team, and he doesn't need to move anymore for the rest of his career.
The Patriot way.
The Patriot way.
The Patriot way.
Good shot for LeGarrette. Number 3 for me is Preston Brown, the linebacker out of Buffalo. 16 tackles.
Damn.
And 1 forced fumble.
What are they doing up front?
Unfortunately, they lost 37-31 by the Jets, after you heard what Maceo said about Ryan Fitzpatrick, because they was getting torched in the secondary.
Boy, that means you ain't getting no pressure up front.
But for one guy to 16 tackles, he was around there going from sideline to sideline, doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, he balled out. Good
game by Preston. He led the whole league this week with 16 tackles total. What you got, Mason?
Hey, man, number 2, Stephon Diggs, Minnesota Vikings, man, versus the Green Bay Packers. 9 catches, 182 yards. The guy averaged 20.2 yards of reception, man, with a touchdown. So that basically means he getting 2 first downs every time he get the ball, man. Hey, man, the kid out of Maryland, man, he's taking the NFL by storm, man. He continues to light up secondaries, man. Hey, if you don't have Stephon Diggs as your fantasy wide receiver, bruh, and with Adrian Peterson getting ready to go out, guess who the number 1 option in Minnesota right now offensively?
Balls.
Stephon Diggs, everybody.
And it seems like big shoulder pass, quarterback.
Hey, man.
Likes him.
Once upon a time, he was a number 1 overall draft pick, so
Sam Bradford like him.
Do what you want with that.
Stephon Diggs, look out for him, man.
Hey, man.
Number 2 for me is Marcus Cooper out of Arizona. The defensive back had 7 tackles 2 touchdowns, and he took one to the house for 60 yards.
We don't play, we take it to the house.
They beat Tampa Bay 40-7. He was part of that game that brought Jameis Winston 4 interceptions that game. He was the leading DB back there, and they won 40-7. Let's just say Arizona, that defense is getting better and better each week.
Hey man, took that humble pie in week 1.
Yep.
They ready to ball now.
Look out for Arizona this year, people. What you got for number 1, Maceo?
Hey man, number 1, man, Matt Ryan.
Woo.
Atlanta Falcons versus the Oakland Raiders, man. 26 completions at 34 attempts, man. 396 yards, 3 touchdown passes, man. And Matty Ice got the win on top of that, man. Yeah. Atlanta, listen, y'all. This is your guy.
He ain't going nowhere, people.
He not going nowhere. At $20 million per. Hey, man, listen. The offense, we know it doesn't suit him. Give the guy time in the pocket, man. He can make stuff happen, man. Number 1 for me, man, the Atlanta guy, Matt Ryan.
Hey, man, being from Atlanta, being a fan, it looked real good out there. He did a good thing. Over 300 yards. He's been doing his thing for the past 2 games, people.
You take that drop, one of those drops out, and he go over 4 bills, man.
Easily. Good shot by him. My number 1 guy, Von Miller.
Woo!
Linebacker for the Denver Broncos.
Woo! Von, stop doing them dances in that commercial.
7 tackles total, but he had 3 sacks, people, and he forced a fumble. So you know who's at Indianapolis, who they beat? Andrew Luck.
They beat Andrew Luck, man.
And he kept getting to him. If you haven't been, you seen the commercial, you talked about it. This guy every year, Von Miller, impresses me year after year. You know he's coming. And what? Okay, time out. Offensive coordinators, you ain't double teaming him yet.
Hey man, we need some help.
You ain't chipping.
We need some help.
You ain't doubling. He's killing your tackles.
Hey man, as Tip say, help on the way.
He is killing your tackles.
Help on the way.
If you ain't, you gotta at least chip the guy.
Quarterbacks, when you come to the line, a lot of times most quarterbacks they coming out and they identifying the mic,
right?
So they can balance up the defense.
Yeah.
Hey man, when you play the Denver Broncos, people look for number 58. If I'm coming to the line, I don't care where the mic is. I'm going 58.
Yep.
58.
Ron Jaworski did something a while ago with Lawrence Taylor. He walked out on the field one day and he didn't see Lawrence Taylor on the field. You know what he did, Maceo? He called a timeout. If you quarterback should be doing the same thing with Von Miller. If you ain't blocking this, double teaming this guy, you deserve to be sacked. 3 sacks and a 4. He strips better than anybody I've seen.
Hey man, I saw a play where he got so low on that tackle. His body being is unbelievable. And again, understand this, people. When we talk about these guys that play at the highest level, it's a reason they there, man. They freaks, man. Guys his size are supposed to be able to dip their shoulder like that
fast. They should be
and get to the quarterback like that, man. It's unbelievable.
I think he's cheating. We want to talk about this situation with Colin Kaepernick and our perspective on it going forward. If you haven't noticed, Colin Kaepernick back in the preseason took a sit down during the national anthem, and he was asked after that play, after the game, why was he sitting down? We're going to give you a few reasons why we believe Colin is right.
I mean, ultimately, it's to bring awareness and make people, realize what's really going on in this country. There are a lot of things that are going on that are unjust, people aren't being held accountable for, and that's something that needs to change. That's something that, this country stands for freedom, liberty, justice for all, and it's not happening for all right now.
This started out as a silent protest to show support for people of color who are being oppressed in the United States, man, and to take a stand against police brutality. This was a silent protest. This is how this started. Peacefully, minding his business, had a cause, and he was going for his own cause. Let's understand that first and foremost.
And when they decided to ask him the question, Colin politely and intelligently answered the question. He basically said it's hard for him to stand for a flag that oppress black people and people of color. To me, this is bigger than football, and it would be selfish on my part to look the other way. There are bodies in the street and people getting paid leave and getting away with murder. This was on August 27, 2016. That is from Colin Kaepernick. And that's one of the points. What you got for it, man?
Okay, now understand this, man. We gotta give a shout out to the person who brought this to everybody's attention. Jennifer Lee Chan from Niners Nation. She tweeted the first photo of Colin Kaepernick sitting in his uniform on the bench. Then they had the press conference. They asked him why was he sitting, and this all erupted again. This was a silent, peaceful protest, everybody, by the backup quarterback. He had been doing it for the first 2 games, but he was in street clothes. Third game, again, think about if she just takes this picture like to the left or to the right, you don't even see Colin Kaepernick in the picture.
Right.
True statement that a picture is worth 1,000 words.
And that was 1,000 words right there.
Right. And we're talking about, I can't, so now my car can't break down. I can't go get no Skittles. I can't get no tea. I can't wear my hoodie. I can't play loud music.
I can't tell you I got a gun and I'm going to reach for it and you shoot.
Right.
So
you know.
When does it stop, people?
When does it stop, man? Right. But guess what we found out?
What's that?
The Department of Defense, they spent $10.4 million on marketing contracts with the NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL, and MLS to make this thing become a patriotic type deal. So,
but they're paying for patriotism?
They're paying for patriotism.
What's your patriotism for all those people that's been dead in the street, Maceo? You know what I'm saying? The phrase that I've come up with and kind of thought about, injustice doesn't become justice just because it has a badge on. Just because you got a badge don't mean killing people in the street is good. Some of the names, man, Michael Brown, Sandra Bland, Terrence, Freddie Gray, Eric Gardner, Oscar Grant, Philando Castile. It's still happening. It's still happening. Even since Colin did that, there has been 67 deaths by police since that time, man.
It's blatant.
So to anybody out there, we challenge you. Instead of you always trying to find a reason why what he's doing is wrong, listen to his message. The proof is in TV now. The blood is spilling in the streets. Listen to the message. He hasn't disrespected the flag. He hasn't disrespected the military. He hasn't disrespected the police. Y'all have come up with more and more issues. And some of y'all comments is actually hilarious that you're saying he's a da-da-da this because he doesn't salute the patriotism of salute the flag. Really? You gonna cuss him out? Threaten him? Death threats? Anyway, Colin, keep doing your thing, bro. We got you. We behind you. And that's another great show from the Crush this week, man. Make sure, where can they find us at, bro?
Hey, man. We the easiest show to find, man.
Simple.
Go to the Twitter, The Crush Sports Talk. Man, go to our Facebook page, The Crush Sports Talk. All your sports stories right there in one place, man.
Yeah.
IG, baby. The Crush Sports Talk, man. We not hard to find.
Not hard to find at all. You can find us every Friday, though, right here at 10 p.m. Where at, Mace?
Hey, man, it's RAPstation, baby.
RAPstation.com. Don't believe the hype, people.
Don't believe the hype.
We keep doing our thing. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.